Hello. Hello and welcome to Mystic Fragments. I just have to laugh because I was just doing a podcast with the XBI crew, and I have told you guys I would immediately go from that podcast. I would go over here. So I went to this over here to do the stream. I actually finished the stream, which I promised it was going to be very short. And lo and behold, I did the stream to no one because I did no stream at all. I completely just was here just talking all by myself, and everyone that was there waiting left. So unfortunately, hopefully someone shows up, but I left everyone waiting, and and oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I was 30 minutes there talking or 20 minutes, and I was talking to nobody. But anyways, today, Mr. Fragment, I want to talk about this magazine. And even though we have a physical magazine here, this is going to be a digital magazine, at least for now. Maybe in the future, somehow, with your guys' help, we can make it possible where you guys can also get a physical version. Of course, the physical version will probably not be free because you gotta handle shipping and all that and printing. But as of now, the digital version, I'll try to make it free. I'm open to collaboration, so if anyone wants to collaborate, please feel free to reach out to me. As long as it's not any fanboyish content or any inappropriate content, I'll be open to listen and see what you got for the magazine. As of this magazine right now, it was basically done by me, and also thanks to the help of the XBI crew, and the special shout out to the Xbox International en Español. They also helped me greatly with this edition, which I will be going over the magazine real quick for those of you that are interested. And in the description, I have my Discord. You can join the Discord. In the Discord, you'll be able to download the free version for the magazine. If not, you can reach out to me also. I'll find a way to to let you get the copy. But the best way is just join the Discord. I'm new to Discord. Well, I'm not new to Discord, but I'm new to creating you know servers and all that. So maybe even I can find someone to collaborate with me and help me with that. Because besides the magazines, I have other stuff which I'll be talking next Friday. I am doing a live talking about more in general what is Mystic Fragments, which it involves more things like game development and other stuff and collaborations. So lo and behold, Mr. Fragment. This is the front cover, which is Indiana Jones. It's a game from December, I know, and this is the January edition. However, since it's just me right now, it's be extremely hard for me to basically work with everything like on point. So a lot of the stuff here might be a few weeks back, even a month, older. So I'm trying to do my best, but there there'll be information here that you won't be able to get anywhere else. At least I hope so. When you open it, you'll be greeted with about Mystic Fragment, what it symbolizes, a little fictional story here, and then you will have some trivia questions. Which the this is actually not the final version. The final version I kind of cut a little bit on the trivia questions. So if you got five, don't be surprised. Instead of 10 questions. Then we got a little who is the character, and then the answers would be at the end. Moving forward, you got the content. Still, this is a new setup for me, so I gotta get adjusted to the camera. So this is the content, as you can see here. Oh, Stellar Blade. So those for you that like the yams. Here's the calendar of, mainly the big releases for January. And then we move to what is the latest news, at least some of the latest news. I'm gonna quickly go through it. Then we got the biggest news of 2024. So these are gonna be, some old news like Nintendo versus Power World. We know that's still going on. We got the whole thing that with Concord. We know what happened there. But anyway, we have pretty substantial articles here. This is one of my favorite, The Journey of Stalker 2. It talks about, all the struggles that the studio had to go through in order to make a game for us, which I applaud them for that. The end of exclusivity, which we know that's a hot topic right now. Let's see what else here. And then we got the top 10 video games, which, if you want to know how I got to these top 10, these are not my top 10. This is actually fan voting. I did a poll with 20 games. It was 20 of the top 10 games from 2024. A lot of great games, including the Game of the Year. Actually, spoiler alert, did not make the top 10, and it was nothing to do with me. The people did not. Some of them did vote. It actually came pretty close. It was actually a tie for the 10th spot, and what I did was I did some extra polls in this channel to decide, the tiebreakers. So it almost made the list, but it didn't make the list. Spoiler alert. But, that's how I got to the decision. I know this is a very small channel. However, the poll was shared different places. I would say it got only 100 votes. It's not a lot to, to really say what are the top 10 2024 games. But hopefully in the future, as this channel grow and as we collaborate with more people, there will be far more vote, and then it will be a little more genuine, answers or top 10. We got an article here, Blast from the Past, and we're talking about Final Fantasy VII, one of the tops JRPG, if not the top JRPG of all time. We can argue that. For me, it's definitely top 5, I would say. We got the Game Award winners. And we got the game reviews, which, let me see. Actually, let me see if I can pull this real quick, because I think I have something here which I haven't have it set up, but let me see if I can add it, because I want to actually highlight how we're going to review games for the magazine and if I do reviews for this channel. Actually, you know what? I'll cover myself because this is important. Okay, how we review games. So in Mr. Fragments, we're going to use this chart, as you can see here. And it's basically going to be more, instead of a score, it's going to be more of, is it a waste of time? Is it not recommendable, or I guess, do we recommend it? Do we highly recommend it? Is it a must play? or is it a masterpiece? Which, in order to get a masterpiece, it would be pretty hard. We have some examples there. We got Red Dead Redemption, and then we got what's the name of this game again? Leisure to Larry, something like that. I don't remember, but I know it's mentioned as a pretty bad game. And yeah, basically that's how we're gonna review games, because we don't. Well, I personally don't like the whole, give it a 90, give it an 89, give it a. It's more of, do we recommend it or do we not recommend it? Is it a must play? That's something I think more of. But going back to me real quick. So we got Chain Echo. Got a full review there of Chain Echo. And it was done by me. I love that game. Actually, I love that. Speaking of JRPGs. And then the game of the cover, of course. We have to add a review. And this review was actually done by our friend Elvio from XBI Podcast en Español. He did an excellent job with it. And speaking of Xbox International en Español, or XBI, they did this great, actually Meta Berserker did it from the crew. It's called Metagraphia. And what this is it's a whole article dedicated to a special character in the world of gaming, which in this case is Indiana Jones. And it talks about his full story as a character. So his origins, his family, what he went through, all that. Everything is in here. It's very well detailed. To me, honestly, this is probably my highlight of the whole magazine. And then we have here collaborators, as I said, XBI Podcast en Español, and shout out Meta Berserker also. Here are the handles where you can find them. And then, oh wait, I actually had the wrong page. And then here we have cosplays, which is actually the XBI crew in Español. So shout out to you guys, and thank you for the collaboration. We also have fan art, which in this case is actually my son. My son Jaden drew this Among Us. And his birthday is actually coming up, so happy birthday for you, Jaden. And this is how you can contact me in case you want to send any fan art or if you want to send any cosplay. Even if you want to collaborate too, you can contact me this way. But this page is mainly for fan art and fan art and cosplays. And then if you want to support, of course, the best way to support is by sharing, subscribing to the channel and commenting. Let us know, give me any feedbacks that you may have. My intention is not only to help this channel grow, help myself grow, but also collaborate with other people and hopefully, help them grow also. Whether it's whether you want to do some game journalist, I guess, in the magazine, or you have your own channel, or you want to be a game developer, which I'm going to talk more about that. Hit me up. Be happy to collaborate. I also have a Scan Me here, which if you would like to further donate, that would be highly appreciated. You do spend money on this, even though I'm doing it for free, but it's something I enjoy. And then at the end, we got the answers to the trivia, and in the back, you're gonna have what's gonna be the next cover, or the next game that's gonna be highlighted in the front cover, which this case is gonna be a Vow. I personally think it's the biggest game next month, so mainly it's gonna be based on what I think is the biggest game, or a game that maybe I want to highlight, because sometimes there's indie games that I may want to give some love to. But this is it. Again, in the description, I have my Discord. Please join, and you can download the digital magazine completely free from there. And just comment any suggestions, any ideas you may have. I'm open to them. And if you want to collaborate, also, you can get in contact with me. For physical, which someone, I did show them this and then they went crazy with it. Unfortunately, I'm not doing physical because it's extremely, well, at least the way I printed it, it's extremely expensive. And, I definitely can't do that right now. Hopefully, in the future, once we have more people, maybe, if I print, at a higher volume, maybe I can make it happen. So let's see what happens. I actually gotta go. But see you Friday at 10 p.m. I'll do a live and I'll talk more about my other plans with the channel, Mystic Fragments, which it's gonna be focused mainly, spoiler alert, on game development. So see you guys, and thank you for